Guys, welcome back to Ninjago News TV. For today's video, we're doing a ranking video, not a top 5 or top 10 video, but a ranking video where we include all of the entries in a certain category. And we're talking about realms, all of them except for Chima, for pretty obvious reasons. Chima is its own TV series. If we want to do that, I'll talk about the entire show in a separate video. So yeah, Chima's out, but we'll be talking and ranking about the rest of the realms. So let's get started. In 8th and last place, we have the Departed Realm, and it's here for a few reasons. The concept of it is pretty cool. There is a confirmed afterlife in Ninjago. That's where pretty much everyone goes, good or bad. It's kind of cool to imagine that all the Ninjago characters who have died, all the villains, are all in one place. So yeah, but we don't really know much about the Departed Realm, and that is pretty much why it's here. We do know a few basic pieces of information, such as that people can be resurrected from the Departed Realm through various means, such as we saw in Day of the Departed in Season 8, but other than that, we don't know anything about the Departed Realm. We may be finding out more in the 4-episode special, since the Oni are probably going to be resurrecting themselves somehow, so hopefully we'll learn more about the Departed Realm then. But until we learn more about the Departed Realm, this will remain my least favorite realm. In 7th place, we have Djinjago, and just like the Departed Realm, we know pretty much nothing about this realm, but there is a better reason that I am putting this up here, because we've actually seen a physical appearance of this realm, and I gotta say, just as Nauticon said in that episode, he said Djinjago is the most beautiful place you will ever go to, and I gotta say, this realm, just from the two photos that I show here, looks really nice. I love the whole Greek vibe, with the pillars and the big temple building. I really love that, and it kind of supports that whole genie in a bottle vibe that Season 6 brought, that whole Greek aspect. I really love that, and this realm looked awesome. It's a shame we didn't actually see it in its good condition. We only saw it when it was literally falling apart, and yeah, I think it's definitely really sad that it got destroyed, because just from the few images we got, it seemed really beautiful. So next we have the Madness Realm, the Darkness Realm, or the Realm of Madness, as it's always called. And this is a really cool realm. My main issue is that this could totally be used in future Ninjago seasons. I mean, just look at it. It's so cool. Pretty much this was the place where Garmin went after the events of the pilots in order, and he mutated here and he got those 4 arms. So that is very cool, and there are also some different forms of life we saw in the Madness Realm, such as the Craglings and the Mud Monsters, who are pretty cool, and I'd like to see more about this realm explored. It is the perfect opportunity for exploration. They could totally introduce new villains here. And moving on to the actual realm, I love how it's kind of desolate, how no one was really there except for Garmnon and a few of his monsters there. I love that kind of aspect. It's almost creepy in a way. So next we have the Underworld, which is the home to the skeletons. Skeletons are people whose souls are kind of in limbo. They haven't really accepted their death and therefore have not moved on to the Departed Realm, as the Ninjago Wiki says. But anyways, I love the whole concept of the Underworld. It's floating islands, literally, and that's kind of a concept you'd imagine to see in the sky, rather, like the Cloud Kingdom, but instead it's underground, and instead of being above Earth or another land, it's above a void of nothingness. And I find that to be really creepy and sinister and very nice design choice. There aren't really any buildings other than Garmadon's fortress and the skeleton Ferris wheel, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, overall, I really do love the way that this realm was designed. So next we have the Cloud Kingdom, another realm that is truly spectacular in design. This kind of combines futuristic elements, but places them in a more peaceful kind of monk habitat. As you can see, there are flying ships, and that is kind of an aspect you'd imagine for a futuristic world to have, but yet all the buildings are very monastery-like, and I really love the way that they pulled that off. The realm is stunning. Now, this is the place where people write Destiny, and there was a lot of mixed opinions from fans in Season 5 about the whole writing Destiny thing. I myself have mixed opinions on it. I don't really know what to think of it, but yeah, overall, the actual design of this realm is really, really cool. And in 3rd place, we have the First Realm, Ninjago's newest and oldest realm. So this realm was explored heavily in Season 9 and introduced in Season 8, so there's a lot of backstory and stuff concerning it. So basically it is the home of both Oni and Dragon Hunters, and the Oni somehow died out and are in the Departed Realm now, but this is pretty much where the first Spinjitzu Master originated. And the realm design is not that cool. It's just like a barren area, pretty much just mountains and stuff, nothing there, but it makes up for it in the inhabitants and the backstory. Has a lot of backstory with the first Spinjitzu Master and the Firstborn Dragon, and it has a lot of notable characters that come from this realm too, such as the Oni, the many different dragons. I think it's very cool that we're finally getting backstory for the dragons. they didn't just show up out of nowhere. They came from the Oni and Dragon realm. I find that to be really cool. And again, while I don't really think the physical design is something to mention here, the realm itself is very cool. It has a lot of backstory, and I definitely love the first realm. And in second place, we have the Cursed Realm, which next to Ninjago is the most heavily explored realm. This realm is really cool, and it was explored in seasons 4 and 5, as that whole arc kind of developed the Cursed Realm. And I love the way that it is kind of a prison for bad people, except Garmadon. I love that kind of hell aspect of it, that essentially it imprisons bad people for eternity. They don't get to move on to the departed realm. Instead, they get banished here since they've done bad things. Notable inhabitants include Klaus, Moro, Chen, and the latest of which is Garmadon, who of course died and moved on after the Cursed Realm was destroyed. Now, the actual design is really cool, as it is pretty much inside of the Preeminent, and it's kind of creepy, you know, but it's also pretty nice at the same time. But overall, the thing I love most about the realm is the actual concept and the way it was developed throughout seasons 4 and 5. Of course you saw this coming. In first place is Ninjago, the realm we all know and love. Ninjago, I don't even know where to start. There's just so many things that are awesome about this realm and really separate it from the other realms. Well, of course, the first part is that the show revolves around this realm rather than any of the other realms, so naturally this has gotten the most development and a ton of backstory. Yeah, I don't even know where to start with the backstory, so yeah, basically, Ninjago is split up into 2 islands. The Dark Island, which is another location that I really love, and the normal Ninjago Island. And of course, within the Ninjago Island, there are many different notable locations too, such as Ninjago City and all the other stuff. What I love most about Ninjago is how they take ancient elements, such as, of course, ninja, but combine it with the modern day and age. Of course, Season 3 explored this heavily, but in a more futuristic setting, and the other seasons kind of explore it in just a modern, a modern way, with a modern lens, with the ninja having vehicles such as cars and planes and all the sort. Overall, I love Ninjago. It's the reason why the show exists, has gotten the most exploration, and is truly an awesome realm in many ways. So that's going to wrap up this video. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, share with anyone ever you know. There will be more videos coming this weekend. So yeah, thanks for watching. I will see you next time.